Oh. I guess just happens. It's been like years since I've seen this fucking game. Okay. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting out. But if she's gonna chase me out, like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I am so high. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! What is this? Ha! Like she's out of breath? Advice for the game? I mean, as long as it's not a spoiler, because I played this when it first came out, but I don't remember a lot, or most of it probably. So like, if you want to, as long as it's like spoiler free. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you, loser. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Alice. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you wanted to. I already called you a loser, so whatever you say, Sayori. We crossed the street together, and I thought I said make out. Oh my god. And made our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Alice, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't even been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's talking about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Anime. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Really hard. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Wow, that's a lot of reading. I knew it would be a lot of reading to begin with, but wow, I'm getting into it. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I know. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the Anime Club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori? Sayori must come into the classroom when I was spacing out. I look and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. What is this voice I'm giving her? Honestly, you're worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own class. Wait, that was the wrong voice. I think the whole box should just change color. That would be great. That would be so helpful. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Well, I thought you'd need some encouragement. So, I thought, you know... spaces? No what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm gonna join your stupid loser club. Nini. Sayori is vice president. President. Doki Doki High Club. Change the title. Sayori is vice president. I know it doesn't look like it, but I can actually, somehow, I'm following along and I'm keeping actual memory of what the hell's going on. Okay. I just don't look like it, I know. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed to the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to even be less. Yeah, I'm going to the animal club. Gotta get the anime boobies. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Cupcakes. I live on a long side. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! If I had a friend like this, I don't think I'd ever want to hang out with them. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejected... What the fuck? Dejected. Begrudgingly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't... Oh. I told you don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. I don't know. I have like very limited amount of voices I can do. I just feel like she has a similar voice to mine. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought it? Does this game just assume my gender? Way to kill the atmosphere! Ah, Alice, what a nice surprise! to the club. All words escape me in this situation. Do you see the amount of booba? I'm not looking in the middle, by the way. This club. Thank you. Cornell? Hi, Cornell. Sorry, I'm a little high. It's full of boobas. What are you looking at? Not you. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. It's going good. A little struggling to read because I'm a little high, but it's alright. I understand what's going on, I promise. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just annoy her when she gets moody. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I can't read anytime, but it's worse. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice meeting both of you. Hi, Bert. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Alice. We're playing Doki Doki. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Not to brag. Like, ever? I like Pokemon Crystal a lot. That's such a difficult question. I like a few Pokemon games as my favorites, probably. Oh! Final Fantasy X2, thank you. All my brain cells went to you. What else would be a favorite? Like all-time favorite? I have to. I don't know. I don't know. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I read that. I know I did. I remembered I did. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica? Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. They're really similar. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form the table. I thought they were gonna do a summoning circle. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. New York. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. How's the chat look, by the way? Oh, the chat's perfect. Do you think I should make the game bigger? I didn't even notice. I wasn't looking. Thank you. Bro, I wasn't even looking. too. Gren, can you help him get my Twitter? Why does he keep doing that? Oh my god. Hold, I'm having some technical difficulties. Okay, now it's working. Oh, no, not that. There's an easier way to do this, but I gotta like really stare at it, and I don't want to. I would have to clean my glasses to make sure it's perfect. How are you making this worse? Shh. It's a secret. Nobody shall know my ways. Oh. Alright. We're getting there. Should I have done this before stream? Yes, but I was originally not playing this, so... Hold on. Don't worry about the follower goal. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay. You were so nervous, and for why? I mean... I don't want to do it again, so... This is how it is. I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. They should have had a little picture pop up. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, and then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. You gotta look for that perfect bite where it gets the best amount of icing and the best amount of the cupcake. I want a cupcake. And Suki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is he waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. For a loser. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not that guy. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you anything. I thought you technically did. So sorry, he said. Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole ass tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. I believe you. Fuck. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You should probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like I'm trying to do a similar voice to Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls for some reason. I don't know. I feel like that's her vibe. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget. I'm not good at it, but that's what something like that I'm going for. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something personally, enjoy, and make something special out of it. And if it encouraged others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. This voice makes me run out of air faster. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Alice, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how I've read these past few years, how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quickly to myself, half joking. No, I said it proudly. Say that proudly! I didn't get to read that. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? What the fuck are you doing here, huh? Let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels, that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her readings. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Oh, really? What was your first book? What is wrong with... Oh, God. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately Let's try that again. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I'm reading a lot of horror lately. I've read a horror book once. It desperately grabs something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. What are you, a little pussy, huh? Oh, why is that? Well, Mitsuki's eye darted over from me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write down cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You have the piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. Oh my god. Hold on. My phone's being weird. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Well, I finally fixed that thing. Okay, Streamlabs. Okay. I guess it's the same for Yuri. So much reading. Okay. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for reading. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look squizzly at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! What? Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Alice? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I want come forth as what's been on my mind the entire time. I want to join so badly. Look at all this, booba. I don't agree with this. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls are staring at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Alice, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. It's the booba. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, I'm in. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join your literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Alice, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Did I say that correctly? I didn't get to read that. I hope you keep doing that. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's write about Monica. I don't remember this part at all. What's happening? Something good might happen with whoever writes. Okay, we're gonna write a poem about Monica, because Monica is best girl. Yeah, Wonderful. Amazing. Essence. Aura. Hi. Hi, Sully. Thank you. Fantasy. Passion. lipstick. Oh, kiss! Go, go. Come back! Together! This is fun. I can't wait to see my poem. Sure. Eternity. Nibble! Nibble. That's okay, bye-bye. Bed. Awesome. Yeah. Wait, if they jump, does that mean they like it? God damn it! How many did I get wrong? Beauty. Yes! Monica! Desire. No! I want Monica. But I'm writing a love poem, so I'm trying to pick things that remind me of Monica. Oh wait, is Monica not even here? I don't think she's here. I'm high, so I have an excuse, but I thought she was... Take off your socks. I know, romance. Whoa! Let's go. Okay, thank you. This could be my dream. Hi again, Alice. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. Not from you. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'll keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. They don't even fucking wait for me. If nobody in the friend group, if there's one person that's not in the friend group, they didn't get to the event yet, you're not allowed to talk. You gotta wait. Because what if something funny happens? I don't know what I was just talking about. Thanks for keeping your promise, Alice. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature, and you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like they deserve any slack! We don't use centimeters. Feet in inches. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here and just hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I don't know why, but I thought Monica would be the tallest. I thought she looked the oldest, so I thought that inferred she was taller. I don't know. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated Natsuki flops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Alice always gives their best as long as they're having fun. They help me with busy work without even asking. 5'6"? Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. It's weird how 5'6", yeah, like that. I don't see how that could be like short. I think 5'6" to 5'9" is average. I'm 5'9". Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That is so... You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Alice can become good friends too. Sayori! Oh yeah. You're right. I didn't know I burped. I could've. I just don't remember. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Because... Oh, is this for screenshots? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So my nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Oh, right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention because you're kind of dumb, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I would like, despite me not reading much. I messed that up. Wait. My finger just went click, click, click. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Yeah, but I don't think right now is like a dire emergency. Gotta go read it. I don't think this stuff really matters that much. I hear Natsuki under an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in there, Shrimpo? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. There was a choice? Did I miss it? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Oh, the poem! Dang it! You read manga, right? Sometimes. None of your fucking business. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out if the person you're talking about is also into it, and then you could be like, in it together. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Well, there's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right back into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. No, I don't. I can go upstairs and look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls. It's a series I never heard of in my goddamn life. That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. What kind of pasta? Alright, I'm gonna read that one, I'm curious. She probably means it's either way out of the demographic or you're simply terrible. You can eat whatever you want, bro. Fuck the system. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even see anything. It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Alice. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right in my hands. Ugh, she gave me hentai. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. My favorite kind of pasta is chicken alfredo. It's extremely low. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable, you fucking idiot? Take my seat. Chairs don't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? Are you fucking stupid or something? Guess it's easier just to get closer like this, even though I don't fucking want to. Ah! Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. You fucking brought it up. Wait, no, I brought it up. I did it again, you know, I get it. And Suki crosses around. You make me feel guilty. Wait, what? What? Sorry. I don't exactly expect expect to be sitting this close to her either. But I can say it's a pretty fucking bad thing. Oh my god, you poor soul! You don't have peanut butter? Oh my god. Sorry for your loss. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I don't notice. Move. Specialized. That's so weird. Can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like she's about to have a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these since it's rare to be for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? A lot of cheese? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is just about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at that ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get to their backstories and some of the romance starts to happen. It's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about, even though you're a fucking idiot. Maybe I underestimated you. Hee. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. It's just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does it matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? Yeah. Just a coincidence! I just happened to get into baking the same time around the same time I got into manga. This manga. I can read. Like, I would never get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone not impressible. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Do you remember... Sorry, I need a break. You remember, like, what was it? I can't remember what year exactly. It was a few years ago. Early 2000-ish, or maybe 2010? I don't know. The thing on YouTube with gaming, everyone would upload 10 to 12 long-minute gameplays. Imagine that for this game. Wow. Anyway. We're reading on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch him in the face. Bears are cool. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward daily losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Oh, me. I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own. I don't even know what my dad would do. I'm getting worse. What my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe in the club. At least it's safe inside my mind. Nothing's safe there. You're gonna go peeky poof. So if Monica was kind of a jerk about it, I just can't win with her. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, aha! Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens! Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori. It's my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her. She's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, is it manga or manga? And how are you gonna type that out to say which one? But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. Thank you, man. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little myself. Okay, everyone. Alice is smiling over there with someone else that's not me, so now I gotta butt in. Eh? Are you ready with today's poems? Buttered bread. Oh, the simplest things, man. It's so great, the simple things. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. Not sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there, haha. Eh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. 12 inches? You know what else? gonna end it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said. Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets spent, I'll kill you! By tomorrow? If you're talking about a joke from me, I don't even understand the joke. I'm high. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in order to exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face, even though I hate it. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember a cat. Grin, help him. You are my brain cell. Oh, I'm thinking of the story, okay? I only have a one-track mind. This is something else. Okay, so I go to that crying cat screen when I embarrass myself. I said a stupid joke and I embarrassed myself. Ooh, that sounds funny. Hold on. The computer's being wacko. Please? Ah! I didn't mean to click in the game. Hold on. I said an embarrassing joke. So I felt dumb. And it was sad. Those are the best names. I returned to where I put my stuff, carefully slipped the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem? Yes I did, Monica. Yes I did. Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of blue sleeve torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself, I guess. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Ah, Alice. Having a good time so far? Yeah, I am. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, we have to initiate you. You gotta go get beat up and pissed on. gonna do a BRB when we switch games, because I need some water. What? Yes, I got a little drop. Let me. Do you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? Yeah, you could talk to me more, Monica. Just you. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Alice. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Alice. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Nightbot? Is Nightbot okay? And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel? No lie, I have 2 books from my childhood just full of poems. I don't remember this game. I played it when it first came out. I watched a bunch of people on YouTube play it when it first came out because it was hella popular and they did that. But I don't remember anything. Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of story in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like fucking cunt. They might even feel like they're made for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anyone. See? So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get their meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Waifu game! We're playing that next. No, we're not. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you not try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha! Why do I want the link to that? Anyway, do you want to read my poems now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I'm a fucking idiot. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Yeah. Well, let's read it then. I want to read my poem. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrude. The direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm fucking blind. I'm fucking blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. You're so mean to me. I'm trying so hard to make the bunnies. I'm actually not trying at all. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I've read it. Very powerful. Powerfully. Powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Well? Guys, my pronoun is Lel. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up for later. Another way to think about it is this. If if you keep your pen at the same point for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink and a really cramped hand. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Low. Yeah, low? Is it low? Anyway. We are switching games.